Hey kids, it's time for another exciting episode of KWJUDAS.
How can I bring light to the darkness when it's stuck in my head? I thought of suicide, but it only hurt others instead. So I hide behind a smile, so I'm not bombarded with questions, more like interrogations, leading to everyone stressing. It'd be a blessing if I never woke up. Then no one would feel guilty, thinking somehow that they messed up, or wish it was there instead of me. Dark paths don't have any scenery, so they wouldn't see things differently. I keep this pain in secrecy. No one should ever live in this grave like mine. These walking dead eyes makes escape impossible to find. I keep my head down and just stay on my grind, hoping that one day me and death become intertwined. I need help. You don't have to cry alone, 'cause I'm with you. I'll hold you up when you're not strong, 'cause I got you. We'll get you help, help, help. It's okay to need help, help, help. We'll get you help, help, help. Just know that you're never on your own. Feels like a virus, so I keep my distance, never spread my business, hoping you don't offer assistance. I'm the pillar of my family, so I can't break down even the slightest crack, and it all falls down. I'm hoping that my sanity comes back to me, I'll try everything I can do, I'm begging please, 'cause I can't do this on my own. I need help. You don't have to cry alone, 'cause I'm with you. I'll hold you up when you're not strong, 'cause I got you. We'll get you help, help, help. It's okay to need help, help, help. We'll get you help, help, help. Just know that you're never on your own.
Yeah.
We have KWJUDAS veteran back here in the studio for
That's right.
I think the fifth time now, at least.
Five's a charm.
Reaper the Storyteller here. And hey, it's good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
Word. How you been since the last time we saw you?
Busy.
Are you still doing that Soup Bowl thing?
Absolutely. SoupBowlNetworkLLC.com. That is the online store, but we also do charity work. We do things that we call like charity events where we go and spotlight and donate to local charities around us. But we're doing this new thing that we're going to actually be able to have volunteers come out when we go do some of these events. So we just did there was a food delivery one for the elderly, and that's going to kind of bring people in to start volunteering with us too.
Word.
Yeah. It's going to be awesome.
So doing this thing with the old people is going to recruit more old people.
More people helping old people, yes. And I've been working on this album. That song that you just heard is not totally mixed and mastered yet, but I had to get a sneak peek of what the new album's going to be.
Hell yeah.
It's going to be a lot more, well, because it's you, of course. You know, I got to give you a sneak peek of something.
So this is previously unreleased stuff.
Oh, yes. I've teased this
Hell
one,
yeah.
but you've never actually heard this one yet. So this one's going to be on the new album. Things have changed, and things have definitely changed. There's going to be a lot more personal stories, because you know me, I'm a storyteller of other people's stories usually.
Right.
But this one is way, way more personal. Like that song right there, Help, was more about my depression and me going through depression.
Yeah, that is kind of what it sounded like.
Yep. So this album is not going to be a bunch of depression.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
The whole thing's just doom and gloom.
Yeah, no doom and gloom. It's going to be nice, uplifting, in like the rest of my albums with, positivity and happiness and all that stuff. So.
Word. You should do at least a couple doom and gloom songs.
Oh, there's a couple.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm still Reaper. I mean,
right.
There's going to be
got to live up to the name.
Yeah, it's going to be a little rough stuff. Even though, like, one of the songs on here, too, is more of a darker side of Reaper.
Word. One of the songs that you sent me?
Yes. It's I Got Your Soul. I brought it because, we just came off of Halloween. So I thought, I'd bring something a little from the darker side from one of my older albums.
Hell yeah. Let's hear that one next, shall we?
I like it. Let's
Word. This is Reaper the Storyteller here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
You can never leave me. Oh.
That's a dang good song.
Indeed. So, is there, what's the story behind that one?
That one is more of a cautionary tale of being aware of your surroundings. This was more about kidnapping.
Oh.
Abductions.
That definitely has to do with being aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. And I kind of talk about how, you can't smell my cologne. You're not paying attention to locking your house up. And I just kind of sneak in there. So be aware of your surroundings.
So in this song, you're the kidnapper?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Or you're telling it from the kidnapper's point of view?
Exactly. Like all my stories, well, all the stories from my older albums, they've all come from someone else's point of view.
Right.
Trying to do a voice for the unheard or a different perspective to make you look at the problem. A lot of the stuff I do is like social issues, and I sneak a little hidden messages in there, trying to cautionary tales or just uplifting stuff. That's kind of what I do.
Right. Yeah,
but you know that.
You're all about the uplifting stuff.
Yeah, and you sometimes got to go to the dark side, though, to get to
Indeed.
that side. Yes. So all my stuff is not cheery and happy because that's just not reality. That's not life. So I do some that are a little darker and a little heavier. Kind of like what's one I brought today? My Kid is a good one.
Oh.
To show some darkness, to show probably a different perspective of a problem you've heard before.
Of what's the problem?
Oh, you'll see.
All right, well, let's play that one next. This is My Kid by Reaper the Storyteller here on Gumption City Radio.
Well, what do you do when it comes to a dad? She's living the kind of life that you can never have. But man, every time a dad steps in the room, can't change your frame of mind cause you're feeling it too. Feeling bad cause you don't do what good moms do. But it's keep the lifestyle or start telling the truth. So it's nice clothes and nice shoes for the nice schools. Nice car, nice house with a nice pool. And a smile can fool even the most cautious eyes. Don't look close, windows to the soul never lie. Cover up and hide to survive another day, and if played right, nobody comes to take it all away. And if said right, should do exactly what a parents say. And the nightmares, hopefully they all fade away. Cause it's like you say, the benefits outweigh what your daughter has to pay. And now you're looking in your daughter's eyes saying he's a great guy, knowing that she knows you lie, looking at you like why, thinking my kid got it easy, believe me. My kid got it easy. Keep a secret, tell a lie. Keep a husband compromised, pushing what you feel. Deep, deep inside, got you thinking. My kid got it easy, believe me. Yeah. Well, if she only knew what you went through when dad lost his job and left you, and mom robbed of any chance of living a childlike life. See your mom with other men to pay for the rooms at night. Getting beat down and robbed was just part of the job. But she hid you under the bed so you don't get involved. But your whole world revolved around sex for cash. And days under the bed became a thing of the past. But how could it last when your mom gets sick? It's hard to pick up tricks with sores on your lips. So it all changed soon as she found out your price range and put you on your back. Picking up the slack, and now you're looking in your daughter's eyes saying he's a great guy, knowing that she knows you lie, looking at you like why, thinking my kid got it easy, believe me. My kid got it easy. Keep a secret, tell a lie, keep a husband compromised, pushing what you feel. Deep, deep inside, got you thinking my kid got it easy, believe me. Yeah. Nightmares again, the fighting off grown man no longer can pretend. Tonight it all ends. You go into the kitchen where the knives are kept, then you go over the plan to take the next step. Gotta rush in the room so he can't fight back. But the kitchen light comes on and your plan goes flat. You put the knife away and give him a kiss goodnight. After daylight, the time will be right. In the meantime, act like everything is fine, and in due time, punishment will fit the crime. But until then, keep feeding up the same old lines, cause you know it's gonna be the last time that you gotta look into your daughter's eyes, saying he's a great guy, knowing that she knows you lie, looking at you like why, thinking, my kid got it easy, believe me. My kid got it easy. Keep a secret, tell a lie. Keep a husband compromised, pushing what you feel deep, deep inside. Got you thinking, my kid got it easy, believe me. 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 My kid got it easy, believe me.
Fa 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 fa. Fa 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 fa.
That's a great song.
It is so awesome that it's just the two of us sitting here clapping for ourselves.
That's right. That's right. You got to give yourself some applause. I mean, we did the work.
But I mean, that's how we do it on every episode.
Yep.
So
Absolutely. See, now that song was more about, getting used to, almost being used to a way of life that you don't see what's wrong with you doing it, repeating that. So her going through a life of sex for cash kind of thing and broken home, kind of replaying that a different way. Just because he has money, you kind of let that slide because you're kind of living still in survival mode. So that's the kind of song that is.
Word. That's not too terribly dark. I mean,
well, I say dark because it's more like it's dealing with some things you'd rather not
for sure
think about. So
rather not be dealing with.
Yeah. It gets pretty dark sometimes, but that's kind of the whole premise of everything I do. It's kind of to show that even though you go through things in life, even though things can get hard, there's still light at the end of the tunnel. You still can move forward. Maybe your goals change because you can't get to the goals you wanted to, but now you can still keep moving forward.
Right.
And that's what I try to express all the time, even with Soup Bowl Network, LLC.com. It's a lot of words. But that's the same thing I do with there. A lot of love lines and all that on there.
Love lines? What do you mean by love lines?
Like even the shirt I'm wearing, can't really see it, but it's "You Are Loved." A lot of the stuff I do is outward expressions of saying that you are loved. So I have a mental health awareness one. I have a cancer awareness one. I have an autism awareness one.
And these are all shirts you have?
Yep. They have the same heart design. And this wasn't my one love. This is Bob Marley inspired. So it's got the Rasta colors on it.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of what I do is about love. Oh, and I do have a new partner that does like beaded work. So does a lot of bead bracelets for men and women and waist beads, that kind of stuff.
Word. I bet that goes a long ways.
Oh, yeah.
Does it?
Lots of love on there. Which, actually, we could play the love song.
The love song.
It's about love.
It's just called The Love Song.
Lucky Blue. And this is one of those I haven't really released.
Word.
That I kind of teased a long time ago, but a lot of people haven't heard this one at all.
That's cool. The more unreleased stuff, the better.
Oh, yeah.
I like being the first place people are going to hear it. So
yeah, I brought you a couple of these that people haven't heard before.
Hell yeah. Well, here is some previously unreleased material here from Reaper the Storyteller here on KWJUDAS Gumption City Radio.
My love will never fade. You're the key to my heart. No need to ever change, because I love who you are. You turn my grays to blue just by talking to you. You see me through. Ooh, then light turn to love. The only one I'm dreaming of is you. You're my lucky blue. You're my lucky blue. My love, lucky blue. My lucky blue. Love, 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 lucky. My lucky blue. 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 My lucky. My lucky. My lucky blue. Talking to you, you see me through. Ooh, little light turn to love. The only one I'm dreaming of is you. You're my lucky blue. You're my lucky blue. My lucky blue. Blue. My lucky blue.
That's a dang good song, I'll tell you that.
What a enthusiastic crowd we have tonight.
I know, right? They got a lot of love. That guy's great.
Yeah, you might as well just gloat it up.
Oh yeah, gotta have some love. Gotta have some love in there. So not everything is doom and gloom. Gotta have some love.
Indeed. So that song wasn't about doom and gloom.
No, that was actually a song inspired from an ex of mine.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way. I've always left relationships in a good way, as far as I know. I don't have a lot of bad stories and craziness, because most of the time I was acting right. So,
word.
But just by nature, I'm just not a mean-spirited, evil guy. I'm a pretty good guy.
Wouldn't take you for an evil guy.
If I was evil, though, I would be an awesome evil guy. I would be terrifying.
Yeah, I think you'd make a great evil guy.
Well, thank you. I think I would be absolutely frightening.
And
yes.
coming from me, that's a compliment.
Oh, I do take it as a compliment. Absolutely. I mean, it is from Judas, so I mean.
You have a good evil laugh.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, when you want to be.
Yeah, I got to turn it on sometimes. I mean, but for the most part, I try to just be a chill guy. Well, I don't try. That's just kind of how I am. I think the way I was raised, or the people I was raised around, they were just givers and wanted to help people. So kind of rubbed off on me. My grandpa was like my dad, because I don't know where my dad was.
Oh, really?
My grandpa, awesome, one of the best guys ever in the history, was a preacher, which was interesting because I thought he was, acting. I didn't know that was actual preaching until later on.
You thought he was acting?
Yeah, I thought he was like putting on a show.
When you were a kid?
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. I used to go to the pulpit and dance around, and because when he put it on, boy.
Word.
And then around my grandma.
So
like my mom.
What religion was this?
Pentecostal.
Word.
Yeah. And then my grandma, like a mom, awesome, another giver. My cousin, and she passed. They all passed. Matter of fact, I have a song about all three of these people. And being an artist, I didn't know what else to do with that because I was pretty close to them.
Yeah.
So I just wrote. I don't even know if you would call it poems. I'm not sure what you would call it. I just wrote something down when my grandpa passed, and then I did the same thing for my grandma, and then and then my cousin, which was like my best friend. And then I came up with the song Love Will Find a Way. So it's pretty much for people that have lost somebody, and kind of to remind you that love always finds a way to keep you with them, or to keep them with you in your heart.
Right. So we should probably play that one next then.
Yeah, we'll play that. That was one of my first ones. That's a really old one. So yeah, check it out. Love Will Find a Way.
Like how old we talking here?
We're talking about like, yikes, over a decade? Like real old. like old, decades old.
All right. This is Love Will Find a Way here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
People tell me to be strong, but it wasn't their cousin. People pretending to be a best friend, and I knew that they wasn't. I was there from the beginning to the end. Saw her hide the pain from her family and friends. Is it a sin to kinda want you to die so God could take the tears out of your beautiful eyes? You want me to rise, but the future gets blurred by my cries. Not even death can break the bond that a family ties. Could you survive if lupus wasn't in your life? Try to wipe that thought right out of my mind, cause it was just your time. In peace I'll find if I could leave the bad memories behind. And every day that I live on this earth, I know I'm closer to you, cause death is gonna call me too. Love will find a way for you to live in my heart. Always. Love will find a way. Love will find a way for you to live in my heart. Always. Love will find a way. Being with my mom doesn't make you a dad. My grandpa was was the father that I never had. It makes me happy just to know that he would be glad that I'm respected by my kids as a man and a dad. But I have to admit that sometimes I get mad when I think about how diabetes took his legs. Even the hospital bed couldn't drop his head. Death with no fear, that was a real brave man. And I know he was there to take my cousin's hand and show her to a new home in a beautiful land. He even taught me how not to be afraid of life, 'cause even I have to take that flight. And every day that I live on this earth, I know I'm closer to you, 'cause death is gonna call me too. Love will find a way for you to live in my heart, always. Love will find a way for you to live in my heart, always. Love will find a way. My grandma will always be mama to me, as close as the son and the mother could be. Whether it be wise words or a place to stay, she would always go out of her way. So every day I made it a point to connect with you. Rub your feet, do your hair, or a call or two. And I know getting blood was really hard on you, but it's better than the falls, keeping you black and blue. Through it all, you taught me to believe in me. With the bad comes the good. Look around and you'll see, and it's true. 'Cause even though the cancer got worse, I'll be the one that you call first. And every day that I live on this earth, I know I'm closer to you, 'cause death is gonna call me too. Love will find a Love will find a way.
I'm on.
Love will find a way.
Yeah. That boy's good, boy. I'll tell you that.
Got a little pre-ejaculate there.
Well, sometimes you get excited. You know, can't fault you on that.
Right. Well, it's good to get excited for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't get excited for yourself, then you're not starting off good.
Right.
You're not starting off good.
And then what are you doing it for?
Yeah, and you're with yourself all the time. So if you're bored with yourself, that's a horrible place to be, I tell you.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time with myself, and it's not always easy to keep yourself occupied, but you know, I've always got something to do.
Yeah. Well, you should know yourself the best.
Right.
Or get to learn to know yourself. That's even fun sometimes.
Yeah, that usually can help with the aid of hallucinogens.
Absolutely.
If you're trying to get to know yourself a little bit better.
Oh, yeah. Open up your mind, Craig. Open up your mind.
I just found out that medication I'm on actually like blocks out hallucinogens.
Really?
Or at least some of them.
Oh.
You know, I don't want to like get too
put all your business in the street.
Right. Too explicative. But yeah, one of the medications I'm on, it makes it so it just doesn't work.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder why that part of your brain, why it blocks it out.
At least we're pretty sure that's what's going on.
Huh.
I don't know what else it would be.
Does that affect anything else that you know of?
It helps me sleep.
Oh.
So that's nice.
Sleep is always good. Me and sleep has never been friends. Like, ever been friends. Oops. And I used to have insomnia way bad back in the day. I used to stay up for days.
Really?
Sometimes. And I'll tell you, staying up for days, you will know what insanity feels like.
Yeah.
Having conversations with people that you didn't have conversations with, or seeing things that
people
you didn't
that aren't
really
there.
see. Yep. The shadow people are so real. so real. You lose your mind.
I actually, before I did any drugs or smoked any weed or like drank any alcohol, me and a friend, we heard that. And we were, for some reason, we were like all about trying any of the not illegal ways to an altered state of consciousness.
Yep.
And
the experimental stage.
We tried some of the stupidest things too, like banana peels.
Oh yeah.
If you've ever heard of that one,
pills, yep. It's so stupid.
Drying that shit
stupid.
out.
So stupid. Don't do that.
Nutmeg.
Yeah. Oh, that was the stupidest.
Yeah,
I just saw somebody do that, and I was like, no, I'm not doing that. That looked horrible.
It was horrible, and it didn't do anything.
Yeah.
At least not to me.
No. Yeah, I remember. That's so old school too. And it doesn't work. None of that works.
Right.
Or doing the what was it? The it was like an incense. The incense stuff.
Dragon's blood?
No, it was some incense stuff that spice.
Oh, spice.
Horrible.
Yeah, that stuff sucked.
Horrible. You will pay.
And it wasn't good for you
so
either.
Bad. It was so bad for you. It was so bad. It was probably like smoking trees, literal trees, like branches. It was horrible.
Yeah, it
horrible
tasted like
thing.
shit.
Yes.
And it, like, I forget the health effects that it had.
Oh, so many bad ones.
But yeah, it was taken off the market pretty quick because of that.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing about drugs. They work. People want to get out of the situation that they're in.
Well, I didn't even feel like spice worked very well.
No.
No. Like, if you already smoke weed, spice didn't really do much for you. And it obviously doesn't taste as good.
But that shows you the extent people will go to just to get out of their head. Just to get to either open up to something else or to get away from something.
Right.
And sometimes just to have fun, just to chill. Open up to having fun.
Yeah, and a lot of people I knew back in the day who did spice, they wouldn't smoke weed. And
I knew that too.
Because spice was legal.
Was so weird. Yeah, and it was messing them up. Their sinuses, their lungs, everything, messing them up. Because people have things in them that they're missing, and sometimes a drug will help you get there and see what it is. But sometimes it could go badly.
Right.
Like this other song I have. That is Signs of Love. Well, a lot of people didn't know what it was just because of the way I do the song. But yeah. When drugs go bad.
Yeah. The only reason I brought that up is because we actually tried to go long enough without sleep that you'd hallucinate.
Oh, really?
Just to see what it was like.
Did you get there?
We kind of did, and then we fell asleep.
Oh, yeah. No. Even now, like I'm a morning and a night person. I get up really early and I can go to sleep real late. And sometimes my mom didn't even know I was up for days sometimes. She had no idea because she would go to sleep, but I would be up. But yeah, and a lot of that was depression, because my depression was real bad back in the day. And
doesn't that make you sleep more?
Not all the time, no. It's I used to do this thing that I called chasing the night. Like, it's almost, I don't want to deal with the next day, so my brain and everything just stays awake, and I get on this loop in my head of ideas or conversations or whatever, and it just keeps going. And if it's negative, then I'll just stay up all night, just thinking about all kinds of stuff.
Can't turn it off.
Oh no, even now my brain just doesn't turn off.
I know how that goes.
The only time I've ever had like peace is when I'm around like a big body of water, like an ocean, or if I'm in the mountains, then I just feel peaceful. There's something.
And then you can sleep.
Not always. The sleep is more of I think because I've been working in mental health for over 30 years, so I've learned a lot of techniques and to actually deal with my own crap. So I've been doing that, and that's kind of taking that down, and I think settling that down and learning that I even have anxiety, because I didn't know I had that either until I had a couple of panic attacks
without realizing it.
Yeah, for years I used to just think I had a lot of energy, and I'm just like, a lot of energy, but that's because I have anxiety. That's not just energy just to have energy. And I should have known, because like anxiety and depression runs in my family, so there's a lot of us that have anxiety and depression. But back in the day, there wasn't a lot about talking to therapists and getting therapy and all that. That wasn't really talked about. So
yeah, not as much.
I didn't do that.
Now
just
it's like
act out.
Like everybody's got a therapist nowadays.
Oh yeah. Now it's everybody's getting out there. But I think some people get therapy and don't do the work. And some will get therapy and just to say they're in therapy. So if you do therapy, do the work. Do the work. And if it's not working with that person, get a new person, because sometimes it takes a while to find the right fit. It's not you.
I have kind of been, what do you want to call it, shopping around a bit on the therapists, and still haven't quite found one that clicks just right.
And it takes a minute sometimes, just like a drug for mental health or all kinds of reasons. Sometimes it just takes a while to find the right one. The thing is just not to give up looking, because it's not that there's 50 million therapists all over the place. And there's a lot of money that's been put into mental health. So definitely want to just keep looking and doing what you can to at least survive or get through those tough times when you can. Going to the mountains like we had. The mountains are dope.
Mountains are, that they help.
Oh yeah, because I see you fishing.
Fishing does help as well.
Yeah, something that, and a lot of the times when I had insomnia, I would play video games all night, and I would just play until the sun comes up. Didn't even realize it. Didn't go to school, like nothing. People had no idea. No idea.
Word. Well, what was the song that you were talking about a second ago?
Signs of Love. This is a song that I used to give out roses and all that. But this song had a different meaning, a darker meaning. This is a version I haven't released. I teased it out a long time ago, but I've never really released this one. So this is another one that you get a special version of.
Another exclusive here on KWJUDAS.
Oh yeah.
Gumption City Radio.
I was searching, then I found I was searching till I found you. I know what you are. Been in these type of places before, and I'm not naive and believe you'll be with me. I just can't be away from your company, and a feeling someone like you being into me. I make this feeling enough, cause it's hard what you do, so I tolerate me touching you. I work hard, pay to be alone with you, cause by far only type I can see being with me. Maybe I'm just playing the fool, cause I pay it a lot, but how can I complain when your line is dry? Long as I'm making money, you'll be in my life. I just gotta find a way to keep you away from my wife. I was searching, then I found you. I was searching till I found you. Searching. I think the more time that I spend alone with you, the more workers are starting to catch on to you and me. I guess I call in sick each week, and when things come up missing, I don't speak. Friends think it's not healthy spending time with you, but if they knew what you do, they still to be what you do. No job makes it hard to show I care for you, to share you, to show that I'm still there for you. Relationships are supposed to be two-way streets, but the only one that benefits seems to be me. And the benefits are less, more and more each week. But I think there's a way our love can get back to its peak. I was searching, then I found you. I was searching till I found you. Searching by you, all the dollar fries and feed my face. No, I'd be fine but still if you're great. Still on the chase, cause I can't let go. Family wants me to come home, but you've got that hold on me. So I stay incomplete, even if the streets sleep hard or I just don't eat. No more family to hurt and then discard. No more looking for work cause I'll need no job. No more friends because they just won't exist. Soon as I feel the prick of your forgetful kiss, I was searching, then I found you. I was searching till I found you. Searching,
Now, the way I usually do that song is very R&B-ish, sexy time. So
Sexy time.
So you're getting a different version of this song.
I thought all your songs were sexy time.
Well, I like to think so in my brain, but I guess some of the stuff I'm talking about is not very sexy.
And this time it was.
This time it was in not the best way, I'd say.
I gotcha. Well, we're going to have the cartoon up next because,
yes.
well, we're getting close to the end, so we got to squeeze it in somewhere.
Yep.
So here's a word from our sponsor here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
Woo!
Hey, Turpin Christ, how's life in heaven treating ya?
Not too bad, Durban guy. It's just that ever since we required cherubim to wear undergarments, we've had more soiled cherub diapers than we even know what to do with.
Gadzooks, I'd say you need the all-new dynamic Turpin diaper disposal.
Looks like a giant toilet to me.
Yep, and with just one flush, you can get rid of all your celestial diaper doings.
Well, that 11 sounds great in theory, but where does this all wind up?
Beg pardon?
All those diapers gotta go somewhere, right?
Oh, those will be dumped on the guy from Hootie and the Blowfish, no matter where he's standing anywhere on the planet.
Yeah, I can live with that.
Brought to you by Durpin Schlee. And remember, if it doesn't say Durpin, it's not Durpin Schlee. Well, that was a word from our sponsor, Durpin Schlee, without whom we would never have existed.
Never at all.
All the peanut shells in the world.
And we like existing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this program wouldn't exist. Well, life outside this program would probably still cease to exist without Durpin Schlee.
I mean, it could be. It could be. I'm not taking no chances. That's all I know.
Word. So we got time for about one more song. You said you wanted to do The Flow.
The flow,
The
yes.
flow.
I think this
Let
is
the bodies
best.
hit the flow.
Not that flow. I guess not the flower. The
So-
flow of life.
Sorry, what's the song about?
This song is like my motto to life. Like my whole
Your Hakuna Matata.
Yes, this is like my everything is just well, I go into more detail in the song, but yeah, this is how I live my life pretty much. And so
Word.
I think this is a good way to end it, just to kind of wrap it all into one in a nice positive burrito.
Sounds delicious.
Tucked in on the sides and, snuggled in bed,
So before we go, is there anything you want to plug? Any events coming up?
Yes. Thank you for saying that. I do have a whole ad campaign that's about to come out. It's the I Choose Love, and basically it's a bunch of people that I knew chose a shirt and then and say why they chose that shirt. Some choose mental health and go into their mental health reasons. Some choose the Melanin Love and go into their pride for melanin people, melanated people, and so we got that coming out. We Soup Bowl Network LLC.com. We got a whole bunch of new products coming out, like gift cards, new T-shirts, things like that. We also do have a lot of charity events coming up. Another big one coming up where we donate and we go and help out with the charity, but we also have a bunch of volunteer work coming up that you can sign up through the website. You just go to soupbowlnetworkllc.com, go to the email, and then let us know you want to be part of the volunteer work. And that way you don't actually have to give money, but we just pick an organization. We just go volunteer for them.
And that's where the money goes?
Yeah, well, that one would be more of just to come out and help and volunteer. The other events that me and my youngest son does, we go out and donate and we go volunteer. So sometimes we've done food pantries where we'll go buy food and do a video about that and then go and drop it off. We've done charity events for YWCA and
Who is that?
YWCA is a place for women usually that are going to help empower women to get out of dangerous situations sometimes, abusive situations sometimes.
Right.
But they also help empower them through like different programs to help with jobs, to help with daycare, to kind of help them get out of situations and kind of get back on their feet.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then we've done multiple pantries. We've done Utah, Friends of Utah. I'm horrible at names. The pet rescue that helps out pets. We've done that one. We've done, man, my brain is going blank. We done the food drive, man, my brain just went totally blank. But we've done a lot of them, and that's actually on my YouTube page, which I'm on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and Facebook.
Just look up Reaper the Storyteller.
Yep, the one and only Storyteller, one word, Reaper the Storyteller. Yep. You can even do hashtag Reaper the Storyteller. You'll find me. I'm the only one that's around. So I'll be easy to find. And yeah. Oh, I do got the single, the first song that we played is going to be the first single. I will be dropping that this year.
Cool.
But the album should be dropping out next year, which I have to talk to you again about coming back.
Yeah.
And putting all the music out so you can hear the new album. Absolutely.
We'll have to get you back on for next season 10.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is crazy. Yes. I definitely got to be back.
Yeah, almost 10 years. Well, we're going on 10 years.
Man, that's awesome. That is awesome. Well, I enjoy the ride.
Yeah, and it's cool that you're still coming back.
Oh, absolutely. You're my boy.
Word.
Outside of this, but gotta come in, spread some love, let people know, gotta put love in the life.
Indeed. Well, thank you for being with us tonight.
Well, thank you, and remember, always let love and peace be with you. Reaper the Story.
I'll try.
No, don't try. You do. I can't stand that word. You do. Don't try.
All right, this is Reaper the Storyteller signing off here on KWJUDAS, Gumption City Radio.
My motto to life, the flow. A cell can never hold me, no law can control me, no organized religion takes my soul to mold me. Life is too short to live restricted. When you're gifted, you end up dying inside. If you never express it, test it. There's no limit to potential, it's a circle. Only a lie can hurt you, don't deny what's in you. Come fake, you kill you, come true, they feel you. The only way to beat you is to be you. Don't do what the next man did to get ahead, or you end up mentally misled. Clinically brain dead, and your physical can live without your mental. What? I said your physical can live without your mental. The flow, y'all. The flow, y'all. The flow, y'all. Well, a dream only dies if your face denied. Belief in yourself is where reality lies. Try to go with your feelings, not your thoughts. Listening to yourself will never get you caught up. Making love with no glove, a kid with no funds, a marriage with no love. And try to end the pain with the gun and 3 slugs. Realize physical death is never the end. Wounds transcend to the next life to mend. So don't live your next life with problems to attend to. Befriend your problems, and the answers come to you. Befriend your problems, and the answers come to you. Yeah, I'm just talking about the flow, y'all. The flow, y'all. The flow, y'all. Well, I live in the flow, learning the flow, loving the flow. What is the flow? My body and soul. Feelings control, fears let go. Then you will know truth is a goal, and hate leaves a heart full of holes. Atheists or religious, it doesn't matter. Whether we came from the Big Bang or high power, shatter the belief that we're too different to ever integrate, and that the only solution is to separate. Realize that this earth is such a small place, and eventually we'll end up in the same space. So no need to remember such a great face. I'm not the only one with open eyes in human race. Not the only one with open eyes in human race. One race. The flow, y'all. The flow, y'all.
We'd like to thank you for joining us on yet another exciting and exclusive episode of KWJUDAS on Gumption City Radio. We now turn you back to our regularly scheduled Gumption City programming.